Welcome to your Daily 5 for Thursday, November 28th, 2024. I came across an interesting article over on Ars Technica, which of course I'll link in the show notes, but the article's title is, OpenAI is at war with its own Sora video testers following brief public leak. And just as a bit of background, I'm sure most of you listening already know what OpenAI is. It's probably the most high-profile AI company that there is right now. And one of their products that they demoed, was it a year ago? I don't remember. It was a while ago now. But they demoed a video generation tool that is called Sora. And this allows you to, much like you would do with a static image, put in some type of prompt or parameters, and then the video tool will attempt to generate something that matches those parameters, apparently up to 10 seconds. And just like most technology companies, there is a period where they are doing beta testing, where they're basically refining the tool. And so they get people who are interested in the tool or interested in the platform to generally come in. They're doing bug testing, they're getting feedback on the tool, finding what things work and don't, finding what improvements they can or can't make. And this is all fairly standard so far as in terms of what OpenAI is doing. But then, apparently, a group of these testers got together and posted a public web page where anybody could go and actually have the same access they do and use these tools, which OpenAI quickly shut down. And the reason for that is that there is a group of beta testers who call themselves the PR puppets and claim, we don't really know, but they claim to represent 300 other artists or beta testers, depending on which quote you read, that are upset with how they feel OpenAI is dealing with them as beta testers. They feel that they are providing unpaid labor. In fact, that quote is in one of their statements, providing unpaid labor. And what they're saying is that the work that they're doing, there is no indication that OpenAI is going to reward them in any way. They won't be able to retain the work that they've created. They won't be able to benefit from it financially. And they feel like they are being taken advantage of. And if it sounds like I'm smiling a bit when I say that, it's because I am, because that argument should sound vaguely familiar to you. It's one that many artists have been saying about generative tools for quite a while now, that essentially these tools are going to benefit from the work of creators to enrich companies that are already making a lot of money with no real plan to compensate the people who are contributing to the evolution and benefit of the tool. And now these people, who by their own admission are AI enthusiasts, they say we wouldn't be participating if we didn't believe in the technology. So these people are AI enthusiasts and apparently had no issue with, and look, this is not necessarily an anti-AI 5. I'm not saying that everybody who is upset about AI is 100% in the right, but I do think that there is some merit to at least talking about what a lot of people are upset with in terms of contributing work that gets no kind of recognition, barely recognition or any type of compensation. So now, these individuals who up to this point didn't seem to have much of a moral problem with the complaints that artists have had are now saying the same things. So when it impacted them directly, the concerns of content creators suddenly became important to them. Interesting how that works. I would welcome the PR puppets to the world of being a content creator or an artist of any kind, where you have to worry about something that is taking your work and just using it without compensating you. AI was not the first thing to do this. There have been people copying artwork and taking other people's art and using it for a very, 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 very long time. But this is certainly the biggest and most efficient engine for doing it. And there are people who are concerned about it. And apparently, now the PR puppets are as well. So again, there is a irony to that, and not even a small amount of irony to the fact that these individuals are now concerned about something that many other people have been concerned about for a long time. And I don't know that this protest is going to have any effect on a company that, as they point out, is worth $150 billion. My guess is they'll just terminate their access and bring other people in. But I guess there is something slightly positive in seeing people who are on board with AI in such a big way, seeing that there may be some issues with the way that it does things. Again, I'm not trying to make this an anti-AI 5. It's really not. In fact, if anything, since it is Thanksgiving in the United States, let's turn it this way. Maybe this will get people like this to properly appreciate and support the creators that they like. Maybe now that they've seen a little bit of how much creative work goes unappreciated, they will actually start to value it a bit more. A good lesson for us all. If you have a creator that you like, support them in whatever way you can. Later.